Well, I got as far as I could today. It's 20 after. Um, this is Margaret's Hudson, New York Central. She's from New York City, right? So, what I've done is I've assembled the trucks to the chassis. I've installed a motor controller and a power distribution board and a pair of buckboards. I don't have the fan, I don't have the speaker, and it's not wired. So it's sort of like just stuffing it, getting the bolt holes in the right spot and stuff like that. And I'm sorry, I had my light off. And I wanted to show the height of the trucks and how they differ in style. If I back away a little bit, you can see where the factory Hudson hides the mechanism from above, with the side plate being up so high. My side plate is much lower, and what happens is you get to see the pivot point, which is maybe not too interesting. You get to see that pivot point and some other things. Now, it is a little higher, but it's not outrageously higher, and I can lower it with that part. I tried to do, I don't want to say quick and dirty, but I tried to do a fast modification to the side frames, and I just can't. There's too much, as little detail as there is, there's too much detail to simply stretch it. It just doesn't work, okay? The geometry in the CAD system just falls apart on me. So it'd have to be a clean slate redesign. I don't mean clean slate. I have all the holes and I have the outer shape. I just have to take off all that detail, or actually go back to a version that does not have the detail and expand it and then add the detail again. It's not bad. It's half a day maybe. But the trick is you only do one and then you print 4 and you're done. So you do it once, you got it. I don't mind putting the time in. I just don't want to do it right now. I just want to keep charging on getting this system assembled and tested. I was also building the second puff and chuff board, and I got some progress on that, and I ran out of part. I'm going to have to order parts. And I tried to do some milling on the milling machine, and I found my feed rate is way too high, and I forgot how to change the feed rate. So I got to dig into the manual and remember how to do the feed rate. But I did make some more chips today. I did hit the E-stop a few times, so I'm gonna have to bring the book here and have it up on my stand, okay? But the table and the machine and the computer and the lighting, everything is working beautifully for me. It controls the chips. The PC is in pretty good shape. It's a great PC. This is an Asus Vivo book, they call it, and it's doing quite well. It has a nice big screen. It's not a touch screen, but it's an i5, but it's a faster i5, and it has pretty good memory, and it has some graphics built in. So from a CNC point of view, it's going to be doing just fine doing this function for us. I'll show you the board a little bit. I got some of the parts put in, soldered, and I'm digging up my, I got the new resistor, the 100. Oh, that reminds me, I probably should have gone to a 50. I don't know, I forget where I'm at sometimes. I'll have to get to that. And I'm running out of power boards. I've got to talk to Dan and see if he can help me out. I seem to have stuffed them in engines, and what I can do is go find them, right? Like here's one right there. I have another one up there, and I have another one over there, so I can go find them where I put them and get them, but I should have more than I do. I may have sent a few out, but the CAD and the 3D printer is doing quite well, and the trucks are coming together. I have a kit for a friend that I sent some. I sent some of my early versions, and they weren't very good. I have to apologize to him and send him new ones. I printed the puff and chuff bracket and tools for that. dropped this little part, looked all over the, dropped this little part, looked all over the floor and under the machine, and it was actually under the bed with all that other crud down in there, little chippies and stuff. So we got that, and that, and that, and that. It's a good day. We're busy, we're just cranking it. Not a lot of interruptions. I'm still printing black. That's why I didn't print any of my parts, and I just went to the Hudson. You know, I thought I had a Hudson body, and I looked all over for it, and I can't find it. I don't know where it went. I had a Hudson body with a slot in it, and I can't find it. But I do have a K5, the slot, and I'm wondering if a K5 body could work with the Hudson, or is that like a sin or something? I don't know. I have lots of Atlantics. I got a lot of K5s, but I thought I had an extra Hudson that I was going to build, and I can't find the body for it. Oh, where it went? Oh, look, there's a control board right there. See, I've got them. I have to go steal them from these engines that are built. Yeah, I sure don't see it, do I? Okay, well, that's it. It is high. Let me flip it around and see if we can get an idea. Like tail end to tail end. Oop, sit down now. There we go. So there it is. And you can see, okay, you can see from the step, right? It's a little higher, but it's not arms and legs. And I can get that from the spacer. I can bring that round disc down. It'll be fine. Plenty of room up there for everybody. And that'll tighten it up. That'll get it to the right height and tighten this gap up. And then later, I can actually redo the side plates and replace them. Not really, but I mean, you could. I can. No, you can. No kidding. You can. So, I don't know. Let me see if I think I have a K5. No, not that one. He doesn't have the slot. I thought I had a K5 with a slot. Well, this one doesn't have the slot. This is the one Leon sent me. But, you know, if you had to, can the K5 work with that? Well, not bad. That's not bad. It's actually just a fuzz shorter. It could be a K5s were in the New York Central, I think. I don't think it matters. I think that's what I'll do. I have a K5 with a slot, so I'm going to use that body on the Hudson chassis, and then I'll have a Hudson chassis. I also have a K5 chassis floating around somewhere, and I can use that. I also have a 290. I could do that. So I guess it's going to be a K5 with a Hudson chassis. Oh yeah, that's the 2500 I have. Oh yeah, it's a beauty. Yeah. Okay. All right. Gotta run. I'll get some more done and let you know what I'm up to. I gotta find out how to slow this thing down. I gotta read that. I'll do that tonight. She lets me read at night. That's good. Okay, later, gang.